don't let these Hampton men play with you, okay? Because trust me, they are not like that. Hey y'all, so last summer I did a video like this, a sit down type of video. I called it a podcast, but it's really just me sitting down with a microphone, but that's what people call podcasts these days, so it's a podcast, girl. And it was just me talking, and it did pretty good on YouTube, and it did very well on TikTok. I think I got like 70K, 80K on TikTok, so I was like, let me just do it again, okay? So this video, and also this podcast is not going to be an hour 30-minute podcast, hour long. I could barely hold a conversation with somebody for that long. This is a commute to work listen, you know what I mean? A good 10 to 15 minutes. So this episode, I guess you could call it, is why dating in college is ghetto. Okay, and I just felt like I had to talk about this, because I'm a junior in college right now. Well, I'm a graduating senior, upcoming graduating senior. So I was a junior in college. And I just kind of feel like, from personal experience, from things I've seen from other people, dating in college is just one word: ghetto. So I'm going to be talking about like personal stories, as well as just like things I've seen on campus, and just like advice that I have to give, because I kind of feel like my channel is like for people who are coming into college, not necessarily college students. I feel like there are some college students that watch my vlogs, but I feel like it's mostly for people who are coming into college. So I was like, let me just put y'all on game, because when I tell y'all, this is not like the movies, child. It's not like the movies. So, yeah. Let's get into this. So, I feel like this semester, I kind of put myself out there, especially the ending of the second semester. I was like going on dates, saying yes to more things, meeting new people, and it was honestly really fun. I feel like I learned a lot about myself, and also just kind of like meeting people in general. Like, you don't date to get into a relationship. You date to make friends. You date to get to know people, network connections, this, that, and the third, right? So I feel like I'm gonna just kick it off to freshman year, which made me not think like that. So I remember, because I was very quiet in high school, and I was like, in college, I'm gonna, be more outgoing. I started a YouTube channel. I wanted to get to know like a lot more people, right? So I went out with this boy, and I didn't think it was a date. He was just like, "Hey, you want to go to the movies? Probably get ice cream after." Me being, I was a little slow. I really did not think it was gonna be a date. I thought it was gonna be like just two people hanging out or whatever. So long story short, the movie, it was cool. I really was not interested in him at all. I was like on my phone. The first turn off was when he was like, I'm gonna get you off your phone, because I was on my phone a lot, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna get you off your phone." No, you're not, sir. You're not. That was number one. I'm like speeding this up. Thing that really just was the tip on the iceberg was when we were in the ice cream shop, and I tell my friends through all the time, and he was like break dancing in the ice cream shop. I know you can't. I know. This is like a whole nother story time in itself. But he was like break dancing in the ice cream shop, and this is when I was just like, what, I'm never going out with anybody ever again. If it's not a girl or if it's not a group thing, I'm never going out one on one with a guy ever again. Boom. The break dancing sealed the deal for me. You know what I mean? So then COVID hit sophomore year, junior year came around, and I kind of feel like I had an attitude where it was just like, ew. You know what I mean? Like, why are you talking to me? Why are you looking at me? I don't have any interest in you whatsoever. I don't even want to know your name. Leave me alone. And I kind of had that attitude going on for the first semester of junior year. And I kind of feel like it was because of people that I was hanging around, and just like this certain attitude I wanted to keep up. You know what I mean? I don't think I was really tapping into my feminine energy that much. I was just very much like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like, not even giving people a chance. So then, fast forward to now, my second semester of my junior year came around, and I was just like, you know what, like, why not? I was on TikTok. I was kind of isolating myself from certain people, so I was just like, you know what, I want to put myself out there and meet new people, right? It doesn't have to be to get into a relationship, it's just to meet new people. So, look, I'm smiling already, child. So the first day I went on this semester, it was with this boy. I met him at a little party thing or whatever, and I had a really good time. Okay, like I really enjoyed myself. You know, he dressed better than me. Okay, he took me to this fancy restaurant. I had on like a graphic tee and some combat boots, and he had on hard bottoms. I was like, hold on. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed that feeling, just getting to know him and just like getting to know new people. Like I didn't know anybody other than like one person from where this person was from. So it was just like a really good time, and I was like, I really like this feeling. So after that like first day, I was just like, I really like this feeling. I want to keep doing it. Like I had a good time. It was just like kind of like a sit down date type of thing, but it was just like fun getting to know somebody else and just stepping out of my comfort zone and like getting cute, and like I just really like that feeling, right? So I just feel like junior year was we're gonna meet new people. Second semester of my junior was like, we're gonna meet new people, and that's exactly what I did. Getting to know different majors and like their goals, and just like seeing people's different point of views of like where their life, like where they want their life to be, and just like their like perspectives in general on life. It was just like it was fun. Like it was really fun. That's the good stuff. I'm gonna get into the real tea, okay? So basically, from what I learned from that experience of my junior year is, don't get into a serious relationship. Have fun. Have fun. Do not get into a serious relationship. And this goes to like the freshmen that are coming into college who may think like, oh, I'm gonna do that. No, have fun, especially your freshman year. Like, put yourself out there, meet different people. Do not settle down with one person unless you know, like, for sure. But like, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Like, because I'm telling you, you're just gonna end up hurting in the end. It's not worth it at all. Okay, I kind of feel like, from my personal experience, seeing like younger girls in college get into relationships, it's kind of like you're training a guy how to treat you, and that's not what you want to do. Like I see a lot of my friends like telling guys like, well, you're at a party, you shouldn't be doing this because I wouldn't do this if I was you. And it's just like, no, you should not have to tell a guy to do that. It's something called, one, basic human decency, and two, respect. Like, why would you tell a guy how to treat you? We're not doing that, babes. You know what I mean? Like, we're just not doing that. And I just kind of feel like in college, a lot of guys are very immature. They don't want a relationship. Like, it's very a niche group of guys that probably want a relationship in college, which I completely understand. After like my junior year experience of like going out and dating different people, I don't want a relationship in college. I just want to meet new people and meet different people and go out with different people. So I completely understand from their point of view. Kind of wish I could say I want to have a male perspective, but I don't really want to have a male perspective on anything. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. Um, but yeah, like I could kind of understand where they're coming from. Like I don't want to settle down in college. I want to go to a party and be able to talk to whoever I want to talk to. Like, and that's just that. And I have somebody be like, well, why are you talking to this person? Da-da-da-da-da. Like, I don't want that, you know? But it's okay if you do. But you have to find somebody that does, okay? Like, no. I kind of feel like also a lot of times in college, well, a lot of times us ladies, we make up a lot of scenarios in our head and we start falling in love with what that person could be and not the actual person. Like, for me, that was kind of like, that's why I told you guys the story of my first date of my junior year, because it's like I liked the guy, but I kind of liked more of how he like made me feel. Like how I was telling you, like I did not mention his personality at all. I was talking about, oh well, he dressed nice and da 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 da. Like I wasn't really interested in his personality at all. It was just more of how he made me feel. And over time, I started developing an interest of him, but it was more of just like based on me. Like it was nothing about him. So I kind of feel like we need to stop falling in love with the idea of them and actually ask yourself, do I actually like this person, like for real, you know what I mean? If you're like wondering whether or not you're doing that, listen to Ariana Grande, In My Head. I discovered that song off TikTok like yesterday, And when I tell you that is what you sing in that song was so true, like it is so true. Like we create this delusion in our head that this guy is the one and that he's just his perfect guy when in reality he's a bum. You know what I mean? So it's just like let's not do that. You know what I mean? I've also realized that I have a lot of icks when it comes to guys in college. Like, uh, for one, I know you're not supposed to judge what people post on social media, but like, as a man, if you're constantly posting toxic things on social media, I mean, it's just like, well, like, I don't, like, ugh, like, it's just an ick. Like, I could only describe it as just like, ugh. Like, there's just so many things that I just don't like. And I feel like when it comes to when I was dating my junior year, I just realized that, like, I have standards that are high, but they're very realistic. Like, why, if you're courting me and asking me to go on a date, why would you not open the door for me? I had that happen to me on my last date that I went on before I went home. We went out to eat to like a dinner place or whatever, and he pulled up to my thing and he didn't open the door for me. Ew. And for my part, for what I learned from this, because I kind of feel like for every single date, I kind of learned something different. With that, if a guy does not open the door for me, I will just stand there. And I feel like if that did not happen, I would not come to that conclusion. And what's so funny is that I was watching Think Like a Man. I know, I know. I was watching Think Like a Man, and Megan's good character, she was like the click click girl, which means that like a guy would just like drive up to her and click, like unlock the car, like click click, and she just walk in the car. And Steve Harvey was like, "Don't be a click click girl. If a guy does not open the door for you, you're gonna stand there until he opens the door for you." And I was just like, The next time a guy does that, I'm going to just stand there and be like, "You need to open the door for me," so I could set that standard. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like if I did not go on that last date, I would not have discovered that for myself. So that's kind of like a little good thing about the ghetto-ness of dating in college. You kind of learn about yourself over the ghetto-ness, you know? So I kind of feel like another ick I realized while dating this semester is that, like, I use dating as a networking opportunity in addition to, like, making just friends. But when guys make it so obvious that they're doing the same thing, it gives me the ick. Even if it's not like purposely, like they may not even notice that they're using it as like a networking thing. It just gives me the ick. Like personally, for me, I feel like I go on dates with a lot of like business majors because I just kind of find it more interesting. It's kind of like just more connections in that world. I'm not in business, obviously, but I am in social media, and social media is nothing without a business. So I just kind of feel like the connection is there. But my thing is, I realize that when I go on dates with content creators, it's like a networking opportunity. And it's just like, it gives me the ick. And I'm saying this because I went on one date. I want to say it's probably like, maybe like my third-ish date this semester. And the guy was like, so yeah, I know you have like a YouTube channel or whatever, this, that, and there. And I was like, yeah, I hate when people bring up my YouTube channel. I don't really know why, but I just don't. I just get like shy about it. Like why are you watching my videos? Like But the guy, he was talking about my YouTube channel. He was like, yeah, like I'm trying to start a YouTube channel and like make money off of YouTube. Like we should definitely collab. And I'm pretty sure he didn't mean it in like a I don't think there was any intent behind it. I think it was just like a genuine like, hey, we should like collab in a video, whatever. But I just kind of took it as like, is this why you wanted to take me on a date, to ask me if you could collab? And I know it's just my brain making up that assumption, but that's just how I felt, especially it being a first date. Like that's what you like. Like it just gave me the ick, and I kind of feel like icks are just like unnecessary turnoffs, and that's unnecessary turnoff because it's just like you're interested in what I do, you're interested in videos that I make, and you see the potential, and you kind of just want to collab with me. But I just see that as ick because it's just like, why would you bring that up? Like Is this a business deal to you? Like, ugh, that's another one of my icks. And I kind of feel like I'm all over the place, but that's like what this podcast is. Like, it's just me talking. So this is gonna be like, I guess, my last piece of advice, because this video is getting kind of long. But like, don't wait for anybody to realize your potential. Period. Don't wait for anybody to realize that, you know, you're worthy of their attention, this, that, and the third. Like, don't be out here playing games with people. Like, don't have them playing games with you, because you're not that girl to be playing games with. Okay, like, I hate that. Like, that gives me the ick when a guy plays games. Like, as a grown man, as a man, you know what I mean? As an HBCU student, why are you playing games? Just be honest. Like, I just hate that. Like, just be a genuine person. And I'm not gonna lie, I may have played games in the past, but I realized that over this semester, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth anybody's time. Like, just be straight up or go on with your life. Like, it's really that simple. It's that simple. Dating does not have to be ghetto at all. It really doesn't. It could be a fun thing. It could be a fun time. Da 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 da. But it's just ghetto, and I don't think it could change, especially in college, especially at an HBCU. Okay, based off of the whole playing games thing. What you're not gonna do is play with me. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna play with me. So it was just one guy, right, that I was talking to. I have a rule. If you're going to text me, you're going to take me out on a date. Okay? If you're really interested in me and you ask me for my number on Instagram, whatever, and like we're texting, you have a week to take me out on a date, or I'm not going to text you again. I'm just going to be completely honest. But for this one guy, y'all, okay? And this was recent too. This was kind of recent. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. You know, I was like, you know what? School's almost over. I'm about to graduate. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to leave early. Might as well, you know? I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just entertain this. So we were texting for, I want to say, like, you know, past my deadline. It was about 5, 6 days or whatever. And I saw him at a party that I was at. And his friend was trying to be funny, trying to play, you know what I mean? And I feel like he knew that we were texting each other. And he was like, oh, so, like, do y'all know each other or whatever? So me, in the feminine energy that I am, I'm not going to be like, yeah, I know him. No. As a man, speak up. So he was like, his friend was like, oh, so do you know him? Like, do y'all know each other, whatever? Because he tried to introduce us, trying to be funny, which I hate. I hate people trying to be funny. Tried to introduce or whatever. So he was like, do y'all know each other? So I looked at the guy, waiting for him to speak up as a man. As a guy. You know what I mean? Be like, yeah, like, we're cool. I know her. Yeah, I know her. Like, something simple. But he stayed silent. So what you're not finna do is play with me, okay? So I was like, no, I don't know him. I did the Kiki Palmer. I've never seen the man a day in my life. I don't know who this man is. You're not gonna play with me, okay? So I kind of feel like, also, like, stick up for yourself, okay? Don't let these guys run over you. Don't let these guys try to make you look some type of way, okay? Don't try to make you look stupid, okay? I've watched enough I Love Hip Hop to realize that, like, you're not finna, no. I don't care if it's in front of one person or in front of 50, okay? You're not finna play with me. So I was just like, I don't know this man. I've never seen a man a day in my life. Enter Key Palmer meme here. So it's just like certain things, like, don't let these guys play with you, okay? To the incoming freshmen, don't let these Hampton men play with you, okay? Because trust me, they are not like that, okay? But yeah, that's the end of this video. It was all over the place. Next time, I'm going to have some talking points because I just know I was rambling. Editing this is going to be horrible. So, yeah, guys. Drop some topics that you may want to listen to me talk about. I'm out of breath. I need some water. I went over my 10 minutes of time, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys at my next video.